So guys, didn't make it to Surat tonight. First moment when I arrived at the airport, things started messing around. Things are getting weird, and this is not the same Thailand which I used to adore. Things are really expensive here, and so many Indians are here, and a lot of scams are going on. Especially Indians are also. I don't understand why people have to do this kind of stuff. Is it India is not enough for you to scam? I don't understand. If India is not enough for you to scam, go to Antarctica, I don't understand why don't people speak English, I'm really hating this, I'll never come back. I think it will be my last night here in Bangkok. Fingers are really crossed. So I want to capture Ethan's reaction about the prison stay which we had last night. So how was it, Ethan?
It was very traumatic, sleepless night, lots of coughing, lack of aircon, no room to move.
By me.
Yeah, and that's it. Very traumatic. Don't want to speak anymore on the matter, really. Thank you.
That was quite real conversation, right? Okay. So guys, didn't make it to Surat tonight because of the taxi services asking for too much. So still stuck in Bangkok, I never liked Bangkok, although I used to live here for 40 days, 2 years back from now. Every single day, I hate it. Same thing going on right now with me. I think it's not the right time to travel around because like every place is booked, every flight tickets are booked, Flights are expensive and like really not liking this vibe, First moment when I arrived at the airport, things started messing around. Ever since I was in Ho Chi Minh City, checking in for my flight, and things have started getting weird, like I was in rush, couldn't do anything, like I booked the wrong flight again, it's non-refundable. I did it in rush because I was about to miss my flight, so I just did it because they're not letting me through on my flight, Things are getting weird, and this is not the same Thailand which I used to adore. Things are really expensive here as compared to my last visit, and like just stuck here in Bangkok, couldn't go out of here. And right now I'm in this neighborhood, I don't know which part of the city it is. Just got a hotel, so gonna stay here 2 nights just to spend the time, just to get out of here on 31st. They have cheaper tickets, probably we'll be leaving on 31st. Really not liking the vibe here, and so many things have changed, It's much dodgy. Today morning I went to the ATM. I didn't have any cash, so I went to the ATM and my transaction limits were over. And this is what happened with the Indian cards, like I don't know, it's my money, I have the Visa debit card, everything is on, but still I cannot withdraw some cash because they are not letting me through. My limitations are over. I don't understand this. Is that the reason I keep money in my bank, so that I don't get to take out in the time of need? I don't understand these things. Like, so many things are happening. Couldn't complain, And about Bangkok, like I never liked this place ever since my first time, and so many Indians are here, and a lot of scams are going on. Especially Indians are also started doing scams. Because of that, nobody likes to initiate any kind of conversation with Indians. People are like avoiding us, This is what will happen. Like I don't understand why people have to do this kind of stuff. Just stay normal, guys. Like why you are hustling for money? Because of you guys, we have normal Indians like me who are traveling. We have to face a lot of stuff, We have to face racism. People doesn't want to talk with us because of you guys are like being dodgy, trying to scam, trying to earn more money extra. Stop doing this, guys. We don't have a good reputation, and you guys are clearly not helping it to make things better. Instead of that, you are making things worse. Is it India is not enough for you to scam? I don't understand. If India is not enough for you to scam, go to Antarctica, Try to scam the penguins, it will be much better. You guys are literally ruining our reputation. First of all, we don't have a reputation. Little bit we had, you guys are like destroying it. So gonna stay here. I don't know when I'll speak. I'll have to do some editing, So that's it for today, guys. Like I'll see you again when I'll be moving from this place. Hello everyone, it's a brand new day, and today still in Bangkok. We're stuck in Bangkok, I've been staying in the same hotel where I was staying yesterday, so didn't do anything much, just went outside to have food and then did some work and some editing. And now, like, to be honest, not feeling it good here. tomorrow. Finally got a flight ticket to Surat tonight. Tomorrow I'm flying to Surat tonight, and probably gonna stay till a few more days, and then I'm gonna leave Thailand. This time, I used to really adore this country, but this time feeling little, not good. To be honest. Everything is very dodgy as of now. Today I went to my phone's recharge internet was over, so I went to the 7-Eleven. I told that guy that I need some recharge. He couldn't understand what I was trying to say, so I had to go back to my hotel room again, because only in my hotel I have the Wi-Fi access. Other than that, I don't have any Wi-Fi connection anywhere else, and my phone's recharge was over. So I went back to the hotel. I translate the thing in English to Thai, and then I took a screenshot. After taking the screenshot, I went back to the 7-Eleven again, showed him like that I need some recharge, and I think I still have this screenshot somewhere in my phone. Yeah, I wrote it on Google Translator, and then I take a screenshot, because outside I don't have any Wi-Fi connection. I went back to the 7-Eleven, showed him that screenshot, and then somehow he was able to understand that I need recharge. But instead of giving me internet, he just recharged my phone for 100 bucks. When everything is so dodgy, I don't understand why don't people speak English. I don't have any complaints about Vietnam. Once I go out, then I'll speak about it more. I'm not really liking it here, guys. Seriously. So I came back to this old place where I used to hang out 2 years back from now. This place has a good nightlife, like it's open till midnight, I think, and everyone is like here exploring and traveling. You can also buy stuff here. There is one mall, Terminal 21, which will be just nearby this place, and I also used to come here every Sunday because my church was somewhere nearby this area. I think I can still go, but today is not Sunday. So this place is really familiar to me. Obviously I'm feeling a little of nostalgia here, because I used to come here every week for the church, also for hanging out. Like this place has a lot of Indian restaurants, a lot of places, bars where you can play pool, and nighttime scene, as you know. I don't have to give you details like nighttime. Maybe I'll show you around. Just to show you around, I came here. So I was saying earlier that this time I'm feeling a little dodgy here, like nobody speaks English. This makes me little crazy, little angry, because I came from a place where there is no tourism, zero tourism, to be honest. But still I'm able to speak a little bit of English, right? Like I can speak a little bit of English basics words, but they have the good tourists. Like look, everywhere you go you see that there are a lot of tourists, there are tourism, but I don't understand why still they can't speak a little bit of English, like at least basic few words will be enough. First, let me give you guys a quick tour about this place. I don't want to shoot someone who don't want to be in the camera, so I want to respect their privacy, and I think it's illegal if someone complains it. I can be in trouble, So like shooting here is a little bit trickier as compared to other places where I have been recently. I'm looking for some stuff, but first I have to go to the 7-Eleven. I hope they will give me the right recharge. I hope I'll be able to get it done here. Let me try my luck. Hopefully this will work this time. I was here before 2 years ago. Yeah, I know. Screenshot I have used here, but I'm not able to do my recharge because I don't know why. But this lady, she knows how to speak, so she explained me like I have to go to Terminal 21, and I think they have office there for DTAC. Maybe from there I can recharge. If it's not, then I have to buy another SIM. Seriously, this time, everything is getting weird here. I'm not really liking this place like I used to adore, but it is what it is. What can I say? So I have to find a way to go to Terminal 7, and I'm hungry. I haven't had anything since morning. I thought that I'll do my recharge and then I'm gonna have some food, and then I'm gonna explore this place. Maybe I'll find a jazz bar where I can sit for the night, enjoy their jazz music. Bangkok has a good jazz scene, Last time when I was here, I couldn't make it to the jazz bar, although I stayed like a 1 month, I don't know why, because But this time I want to go to a jazz bar. I want to sit there and enjoy some jazz music. But maybe I'll do it tonight. Let's see. Let's see. First I gotta go to the Terminal 21, and from there I have to recharge my phone, and everything is like dodgy here, really dodgy, you know. I don't have any complaints for Vietnam, because in Vietnam everybody speaks English, you know. Once, when I was in Vung Tau, I was sitting in the beach, and one old guy came up with a phone translation, said that grandson wanted to practice their English, which is really nice. They want to practice their English, so they're looking for foreigners with whom they can speak in English. So the guy was really nice, you know, and the kid and I, we spoke for a while, you know. Basic, at least that's how you learn, right? That's how you know. But in Bangkok, oh my god. So let me go to the Terminal 21 first, then I'll speak to you guys. Really don't know how I'm gonna go there because I don't have any internet, so I cannot turn on the Google Maps, and really really hating this. I'll never come back.